Jag gör fader med.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Everyone, thank you for clicking on this video. If you are new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe. Let me know where you're from, comment below, any tips and gems, you guys may have. Up in this video, I try my best to, reply to every positive comment. Like I say, we do not indulge into anything that's negativity. And like I say, I just try to make each video to help you guys onto your life, give you guys information, give you guys gem. So before we get, started, I really want to say thank you so very much for all of my new subscribers. I watch my subscriber numbers go up every single day. Sometimes I don't even post and my subscribers are going up. We reached to 180. So we're almost to 200 subscribers, and y'all don't understand how much. It's like every time I reach my 100 mark, that's when I like to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? I love to celebrate when I gain 100 more people. You know what I'm saying? So before we get started, I want to say thank you, because without you guys, I would not be creating these videos. Without you guys subscribing and fucking with your girl, I probably would not be doing my YouTube right now. So let's go ahead and get into it. Of course, I have notes, because I wanted to write everything down. I feel like when I'm doing these videos, especially for any information that's going to help you onto your life, I like to just sit down with myself and just write down majority of step-by-step things that's also going to help you. So in today's video, as you guys see what the thumbnail says, there's signs that someone is gaslighting you. And I wanted to show you the tips that you could do to help you live your life with people that's gaslighting you. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the definition of gaslighting is a dangerous form of manipulation where someone acts in a such way that you start doubting yourself. And it's also an example of emotional abuse. So I like to talk about, what I go through, so people can relate to, while I'm talking about gaslighting people, and, what can you do when people gaslight you. So as y'all see what I said, I'm going to put the definition right here. Gaslight is a definition form of manipulation where someone acts in such a way that you start to self-doubt yourself. And it's also an example of emotional abuse. So growing up, you guys, coming up, I did not realize that I had problems with emotional abuse. I had a lot of emotional abuse with family, friends, family, letting people coming in my life and stuff like that. And, sometimes just being out in general, being in the public world, and just people just gaslighting me. And, it was very, very hard for me to be able to, deal with those, simply because it's like when you are trying to work on yourself and heal yourself. Now, I ain't gonna say work on yourself and heal yourself, but you don't really actually know that you're dealing with emotional abuse because you just think that that's just the way life is, that's just the way how things is. But until you start realizing that, okay, I'm on my healing journey, and these are the things that I see in my life that I also need to fix. So, gaslighting could be people who, are, saying mean things about you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people could say mean words. Sometimes people could say stuff to get up under your skin. They just want to have control over you. And, that's why I always like to tell you guys, is be careful about the way you speak to people, because 9 times out of 10, you don't know what type of person you don't know what a type of person is going through in the inside. So it's just like, just be really choiceful of your words about how you talk to people. Treat people with respect, and I feel like if you're not getting respect in return, then it's best to just leave that situation alone. And I have dealt with a lot of people gaslighting me. I still deal with that today. And like I say, I'm talking to you guys along my healing journey, because I created this YouTube to be a safe space for you guys and also myself. So I never knew that I was dealing with emotional abuse, when I actually got to the age that I am right now, and I'm 22, and I started to identify my traits. I started to figure out, what triggers me, what makes me happy, what things I want to choose to be in my life, what things I don't want to choose to be in my life. And sometimes it hits you when you're on your healing journey. So I'm kind of glad that I'm young, and I'm trying to, fix, and fix myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you guys, you're going to deal with people, to try to say mean things about you. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you have light in your heart, especially when you have a lot of bright light in your heart. And I mean by, sometimes your life is on a higher purpose. You're going to have people to come into your life to try to manipulate you, try to control you. And that's why it's important as a woman to take your control back. You know what I'm saying? And we was always taught to, react to when people say mean things to us. But the best thing for you to do is no reaction. You know what I'm saying? Don't react to things that you know that you are not. You know what I'm saying? Because majority that people that gaslight you, they just want to get a reaction out of you. You know what I'm saying? Because they're dealing with their demons in the inside, and they're dealing with their problems to the point to where they see you have so much light, so much energy, so much, positive things going on to your life, to where they would try to come and put their problems and their negativity onto you. So, I really want to let you guys know that gaslighting can happen in relationships, being at work, and also family members as well too. It can happen between anybody, you know what I'm saying? So, I feel like the best thing for you to do, if you feel like a person is gaslighting you, listen, you guys, do not react. If someone says something to you that kind of made you feel a certain type of way, and sometimes it hurts when it comes from people that you love. And I'm telling you guys, it hurt the most when it comes from people that you really, really love. But you really have to choose yourself. You got to tap into your inner self. It's been multiple times to where I've been in situations to where, like, I have acted out. Like, someone said something I didn't like, and I went from 0 to 100. I didn't even know who that person was. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, don't never let a person bring you out of that character is that, you're trying to work hard to get out of. You're trying to fix yourself, especially if you carry yourself with a lot of energy, positive vibes, and stuff like that. So it's so important, you guys, to realize that gaslighting can come from anybody, family members, relationship, people at work. Listen, and I think that everybody was used to just being in school. If someone is talking about them, or, someone is, saying mean things about them, sometimes it's like, you don't say nothing in the beginning, but it keeps happening over and over and over and over. And trust me, if you are young and you're in high school, I could real life tell you guys, like, you gotta be strong when you in school. Like, you gotta have tough skin when being in school, because I know it's so many girls that deal with people that bully them, people that talk about them, the way they dress, the way they hair, the way they carry themselves. And sometimes it's hard because you gotta go to school every single day, and like, you may have to deal with these bullies, you may have to deal with these girls or people disliking you and talking about you. And I really want y'all to realize, like, I dealt with that being in elementary. I dealt with that being in my high school years as well too. But I had to train my mindset, you guys, that the things that they tell me or they say about me, I'm not that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, don't believe these things that people try to portray on you. Don't believe these words. Don't make it seem like, oh, if they calling you, oh my gosh, your hair is not done, you look ugly. If you believe what they tell you, then you're training your mind to believe that that's what you are. But you have to realize, ladies, look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself you are not the things that they call you, okay? So they may call you bad names. They may call you dumb. They may call you retarded. They may call you so many things up under the book. But I want you ladies to understand, you are not the things that they put onto you, okay? You look yourself in the mirror. You tell yourself that, you know what, I am confident in myself. I am beautiful. Okay, ladies, tell yourself that you are beautiful within and outside, you guys. It doesn't matter if you got to do your hair, do your lash, do your makeup, do your nails. Listen, we women's, okay, at the end of the day, okay? That's a good thing that we can get our nails done, we get our hair done, we can do these types of things to make ourselves feel good. And once you love yourself and once you have confidence in yourself, no one on this earth is going to stop you from the confidence that you have within yourself, ladies, okay? So love yourself, okay? Love yourself before someone else tries to love you, okay, baby? Because guess what? When they come into your life, it's extra. So when you have that confidence and when your self-esteem is high, baby, guess what? They can call you names, they call you ugly, they call you everything in the book. But remember what your big sis said. You are not what they put onto you, okay? And let's get back into it, y'all. I just really had to say that because I felt like in my spirit someone needed to hear that. Someone really needed to hear that. Let's go back into the notes, you guys. So if someone is gaslighting you, it's a reflection of their mental health. So let's just talk about this for an example. So if someone is gaslighting you, if someone is saying mean things about you, ladies, guys, whoever you are that's watching this video, listen, it's a part of their mental health, okay? So if they're saying mean things about you, 9 times out of 10, like I told you guys, sometimes it's their spirit isn't right, to whether they try to put that type of bad energy onto you because their spirit is not right, okay? So it's a part of their mental health, okay? So when a person is mean all the time, when a person is angry all the time, and a person just trying to come, run towards someone with light and try to make them feel less than, it's a part of their mental health, okay? So I want you ladies and gentlemen to understand that majority of the time that a person is gaslighting you is simply because they're dealing with something in the inside, okay? In the inside, okay? They're dealing with something in the inside, okay? I want to repeat myself one more time because I want you to understand that if a person is gaslighting you, they're hurt in the inside. Have y'all ever heard the saying that hurt people? That is very true. Hurt people will hurt people, okay? So at the end of the day, when I tell you the stuff that they say about you, I have to always tell myself, repeat this every time when you at work, when you around family, when you in a relationship, when people are gaslighting you, I want you to say these exact words right here. I'm going to put it right here. It's not you, it's them, okay? It's not you, it's them. Okay, let me say it one more time. It's not you, it's them. Repeatedly repeat that every time when you are in a situation where someone is gaslighting you, when every time you're in a situation where someone is nitpicking you, trying to get up under your skin, remember, it's not you, it is them, okay? And sometimes it's like you gotta feel sorry for these type of people because you realize that they are dealing with something in the inside, to the point to where you gotta understand that you cannot change them people, okay? So if they are in a situation to where they're hurting you, where they're saying words to you, the best thing for you to do is find a way to set boundaries in that situation, okay? So you may be in a situation to where you may be in a relationship, or it may be people at your job. You may be in a situation to where it is family members or whoever. And let me tell you something. You guys. Never give up. The people that gaslight you, they want to see you react. They want to see you give up. They want to see you react, and they want to see you give up, and they just want you to crash out because their life ain't what it needs to be, okay? So the biggest thing that you got to realize, y'all, you may can't get out that relationship. You may can't quit your job because you got to have the income for yourself. And, you got to make this money for you, and you got to take care of you. You may can't leave this relationship because, that's where, you guys, this where you pay your bills. And this where this where y'all lay in and some shit like that. But when I tell you, you guys, set those boundaries within yourself, okay? Ladies, listen, this is all for my ladies, and I'm also gonna get on my men's too, but I'm really, really speaking to my ladies. Set those boundaries. Do not let no one control you and the way that you think, okay? The best reaction is no reaction at all. And I know it's hard. Listen, because I'm still working on it. Okay? I'm being honest. But sometimes, y'all, when you are around that stuff that's irritating you, that's pressuring you, you got to think about those things that make you happy. You got to train your mind to say, you know what? I am not what they say to me. Okay? And you also got to realize that, let me tell you something. Men, especially ladies, if you're in a relationship and you know you are in a controlling relationship, you know, and men just like to have control because they think they're just a man or whatever. Let me tell you something, ladies. Take your power back and have control within yourself. Set those boundaries. You know, relationship has its ups and it has its downs, but trust and believe. Them boundaries is what's going to protect you. So when you're in a situation to where people that you are around are misleading you, calling you things, and you know they don't mean that, they're just trying to do that just to get up under your skin. You know what you do? You set that boundary. Sometimes you may be sleeping in the bed with your partner and you know, and they just think that they're just gonna say whatever they want to say to you, baby. You know what? You go sleep on the couch. Okay, ladies, and yes, you go sleep on the couch if you have to. If you're in a relationship, y'all stay together. Yeah, if y'all stay together. You know what I'm saying? Or you go out and you go for a walk. Or you go listen to your favorite song and you tone out the bullshit in your life. Okay? You tone out every single thing that's no longer aligning with you. Okay? Now, I'm not saying to stay in a relationship to where it is controlling, but ladies, you got to understand to the point to where you have to find a way to get up out that situation. And if you're not happy within yourself, you got to make a plan to get out of it. Okay? No one is going to pull you out of it. You have to get yourself out of the situation. Okay, ladies, you got to get yourself out of the way you feel so you don't have to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like sometimes that, like, I had to learn from y'all. I really did, because, you know, if I was in, you know, in the way that I was, I would have never knew that I dealt with emotional abuse when coming up. I would have never knew that. So sometimes, y'all, I know that God used me to go through the stuff that I went through with emotional abuse to help his people. And I really want you guys to realize that it can show up into different ways. They can criticize you. They can put you down. You know, they can be in a denial of things. You know what I'm saying? They could also, you know, be denial to say, oh, I ain't do that. Man, I ain't do that. Or they try to put you down and say certain things about you. Like, don't let that. They can also tell you lies, make you question your reality. You know, they can start to accuse you of things, you know, saying attacking words, what to do, ladies. And this is very important. And like I said, I didn't want to make this video very long, but I really want you guys to realize that this is what you can do. First thing, you guys, is identify the problem. Identify what's the problem in this situation. Why does it keep happening? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like sometimes, you know, the reason why a lot of stuff keep happening in your life and you haven't, you know, ascended to the next level is because you haven't learned what you need to learn in that situation. So it's very important to identify what goes on. Write down the way you feel. You know what I'm saying? Write down, you know, how you feel about the situation. Did you do anything to cause it? You know, could you made a, you know, said nothing to the situation, or what could you do? What could you have done to make the situation better? And, you know, realizing that you can't change anything until you are aware of it. You know, you can't change other people. You know what I'm saying? You can't change what other people do and try to help them get trying to help them get counseling and advice into their life until you help yourself. So I want you guys to realize that it's very important to set boundaries within yourself, okay? So, you know, if a person is gaslighting you and saying things, don't go back to doing the exact same thing. You teach them a lesson, okay? Whether that's not to, you know, do things that make him happy, but baby, you pour back into yourself, okay? You give yourself back that energy, because maybe you've been giving too much energy to that person, to where that you need to give that energy within yourself. You know what I'm saying? So ladies, be aware of that. Be aware of that. Okay, ladies, realize that you can set those boundaries. Okay, and men do not like when you set boundaries. I promise you, they hate it. They will try to feel sorry. They want you to come back because you have set those boundaries. But I'm telling you, them boundaries gonna be the best thing for you. For family members, say if they say mean things, right, cut them off. Go ghost. Okay, when you're in a relationship and they talking bad about you and they saying mean things about you, don't go text that person. Cut them off for a minute. Okay, make them feel like make that person feel like that it hurts, because you know what I'm saying. You just, you know what I'm saying. Take your power back. Okay, ladies, and realize that you are the one that's in control of your life. If you give the man the power to feed you, you give the man the power to starve you. Okay, ladies. So I really hope this video helped you guys train your mind to give you some type of advice and information that's going to help you deal with people that is gaslighting you guys. I hope these things that I told you guys will really, really help you to be focused, to have a positive mindset, and to be aware of what goes on around you guys. So if this video was helpful for you, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you guys comment, leave me some comments, leave me some hearts, whatever it is, you guys. I love it. I appreciate you guys, but see you guys on the next video.